Right, hi everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name's Claire. This channel is about empowering you on your twin flame journey, your inner divine feminine, your inner divine masculine. Everything I do is channeling, clearing, and healing energy. So it means that the way I approach every video is more than likely going to have something to do with who this is going to make sense to. With these wee ones, it's just wee ones that I'm squeezing in when I've got time before I'm doing other things. So they're going to be anything from like 10, 20 minutes. So we'll call this an SOS one. So the biggest news today is Mercury goes direct, but like I tried to warn everyone, I'm just tidying up as I'm going. We're not out the woods yet because we've still got the shadow period, which lingers. I always say it's about 2 weeks, but like kind of 2, 3 weeks. You might it still can be a bit slow for communication to sort of start being a bit clearer, and definitely 100%. Whenever you watch this, you know what I mean. Like I'll try and put it out just sort of like as soon as after I've done it. Just be careful out there driving and stuff. Be careful with travel of any kind, like even like crossing the road, like trains, whatever, however you're traveling. Like just be mindful that you might be on the ball, but other people aren't. Okay, because there's just something about the day that Mercury goes direct and when it goes retrograde, and even when it stations direct, like I just notice it can be a bit chaotic. It's like even people that don't believe in this, like it's like they intuitively sort of feel something, and I don't know, it's always a bit of a crazy day. So right, so the story behind this is I just got a new necklace, which I'm not I'm not actually that enthused about, and I just said it at 144 anyway. It's just because it's not a big deal, but it was just annoying me for ages that I didn't have a gold ank, and it's like, because it's like, so there's something in this, because it's like it's like always waiting for the best or something, or the right one, and I'm rolling with this. This is what, if you're new, this is what I mean about the channeling. I'm just sort of staring about all the room when I'm saying this. I was that person for so long, and with certain things, but usually it is just things that don't matter as much about stuff like this. But with important things, I used to be like that. It's like I've been waiting for the right circumstances. So it's like, because now they're sort of flooding with my memories. Like I think that was last year, the year before. But it's like that's a karmic pattern for me. You know what I mean? Like I'd say I'd mostly that I've mastered, but what I'm trying to say is it's like I've got in my head what I want, and it's like I will wait. Like I'm so patient. I will wait until it appears. So like I'm thinking of a quote, like I had in my head a quote that I wanted. Yeah, and because I wasn't finding it, it was like, I was like, no, until I see that color, and anyway. But I ended up thinking, right, for how much I'm actually going to be wearing the coat, because it was more, I'm in and out of like meaning like a dressy coat and like your everyday coat. But it's basically, it's like, what I mean, I can be quite particular. I'm like, no, I know what, that's not the one, that's not the one. So I'll wait, right? So I feel this might be, I don't know, I feel like this is a bit of a weird message, like free, 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 I said, of masters. I feel like this, I could be channeling like how a masculine has felt or something. Like, like just, it's almost like I'm getting the vibe, though, like, although they're using that analogy, it could be like waiting for perfection. And we all know perfection doesn't exist, right? And like I channeled the other day, don't hide your perfections, because that can be what the real people, the real relationships, the real lovers, the real friends, the real long lasting loves um, are going to fall in love with. So don't hide that about yourself. Like that's what doing shadow work is about. And like I keep stressing, the difference, importance, integrating your shadow. Like look at your insecurities and like share them with the people that you trust and you care about, and you'll find that when you just share the things that you're stressing out about with the people that are genuine and that love and care about you, it's not going to be as bad as what you feel. So, but anyway, what I found interesting was the fact that the necklace had lost souls on the tag. So I feel, again, it's going to be. I just looked at 441 backwards again, so I feel this is going to be somebody going through a spiritual awakening and feeling like a bit of a lost soul. So a bit of a sad vibe again. And I picked up a few decks that they guided me to get. So Yeah, so whatever you get from that. But basically what we're saying is it's like, yeah, I wanted a gold bank, but I'd prefer to have like a bigger one that's like a silver one. But that silver one, like I actually got that in London when I was with one of our beautiful soul femme, and like when I was visiting my family, and I got it in the famous the Watson's bookshop. So but basically and you can get these things anywhere online, and to be honest, I could have got like a well cheaper one because that one was pricier for it, like. But it's at least I know it's like real silver, and it's more like it comes from a special place. Whereas it's just annoying me because I'm like, I want a gold tank when I'm putting on different outfits and that. I just feel the need to be wearing it because again I've had this a couple of years now, and I love that. And yeah, just because I carry that weight. I mean, I'm going on about that ankh so much. I mean, that's not what usually comes into these messages, but I'm just looking. Wait a minute, I'm going to try and find the ISIS cards. Hang on. Right, so they were just another room. So now I'm going to put this one back in. So this will be interesting if it comes out. They were pulling my eyes over to that one. Look, the power to conjure up lower vibrational forces. My eyes always get drawn to that, just kicking about the room when there's some fuckery going on. And I suppose with the lost soul, so this could be basically like, dark energies around somebody. You know what I mean? So let's just see. I'm shuffling. They're very big, so what do we have? Why was I talking about that? It's going to have something to do with Egyptian energy or that. Initiation, spiritual testing of Ra and Lady Isis. Okay, so there's some kind of initiation that someone's going to resonate with this. Again, lost soul feels like the initiation is the dark night of the soul. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can also look like to other people like you're going crazy, and it can also feel like that. So get the support from a healer. Divine Destiny, Path of the Divine Warrior, yeah, and it's making you a warrior. And we've got Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood, yeah. So I really do feel, whether you're aware of it or not, I feel that Goddess Isis energies, Isis and Osiris, twin flames, are guiding you. Well, to your twin flame, I feel it as a divine warrior, a divine masculine. So this is going to make sense to a lot of the divine masculines. So, but you can be the judge of that. So, and also, if you're new around here, I carry very strongly that archetype of the goddess Isis energy. Yeah, it's just that's the way that I describe it. You know what I mean? It's like there's certain goddesses that there's energies, isn't there? Like, you know what I mean? It's like when you notice a bit more of a fierce, sassy, don't fuck with me vibe, as well as a beautiful, unconditionally loving Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary energy. That's my vibe, you know what I mean? So it's like I've got like fierce goddesses and more gentle ones. Whereas I've saw some more gentle sort of like, because I'm very, very gentle, especially in a mothering Cancer moon. But it's like, yeah, I also do have fierce boundaries around myself, which came through when I was channeling the messages yesterday. Yeah, and that's true Empress vibes, guys. So that's what you want to aim for, divine feminines, but also divine masculines, because you have a feminine side. But when the true divine feminines have done the work to that point, you should have fierce masculine energy as well. Like, you have strong boundaries. It should kind of take people aback a little bit, that you're like, oh, that's quite assertive, you get shocked by it, because guess what? Most people aren't very assertive, and that's a shitty thing about the world. There's no boundaries. Boundaries are necessary with everyone. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean you're shutting everyone out. It just means you're taking care of you and then inspiring other people to take care of themselves. 7th house partners, look, and I mean, look how that, and again, it's so funny because I was like, I don't use my astrology cards that much, and I've got loads of, so I'm trying to like use all my astrology cards more, But yeah, partners, you know, the seventh house is Libra energy, and you know, the next season that we go into after the equinox around the, you know, mid-September is Libra season, love and partnership, balance. There could be something about the 31st of August there. There is a 31st of August in there, yeah. And yeah, partners. So this is boundaries and partnerships. That's what's coming through here. So, right, and then there's a certain order, so I've used that. Let me use these now. So there's something about partnerships, boundaries and partnerships. It could be, you know, setting assertive boundaries with lovers, but this can also be where because this is, again, just to stress, this is a house of spiritual marriage. When it comes to twin flames, the spiritual marriage could be literal marriage, it's union, it's because, you know, marriage just means union. And then for me, the eighth house is the sacred union. That is where you get it on. Things to do with tantra, all stuff like that. Solitude, yeah, lost soul. So this is definitely like, I'm picking up when people that are in the dark night soul, in solitude. And then again, there could be there will be a selection of masculines that are going through a dark night soul, taking the time that they can, when they can, to themselves to go through this process. I'm just thinking of I'm thinking of a few people I've worked with in the past where, you know, they hadn't parted from a karmic partner yet because there's kids involved, everything, but they went through that whole spiritual transformation, you know what I mean, in the same house as people that they're, you know, with, but not, yeah, anyway, I think you get what I'm saying. It's like, I've helped people that either, and then on the other side of that, they realise, wait a minute, this is not the person I want to be with, or they already knew and they go through it. So again, you'll know if that's you. But this can also be karmic people, not just romance, karmic friends, karmic family, karmic business people, karmic clients, karmic anyone can actually land in your seventh house too. So it's a bit of a minefield because you're like, it's karmic, you know, and that's what's really interesting about, you know, the karmic relationships there too. So I feel this is obviously going to be resonating that too. I'm getting the feeling this could be like somebody that's like thought somebody was the right person for them, and now you feel like a bit of a lost soul because you feel alone and you're going through an awakening and you're realizing it's not right for you. Or, but you say that could also be about a friend betraying you, a family member, you know, I don't know, a client turning out to not be who you thought they were, something like that. It's somebody you trusted. Karmic relationship isn't always a bad thing. It's just, to me, it's not going to last forever. You know what I mean? So whatever that means to you. And inner knowing, yeah, and this is somebody's knowing this now. That we've got be spontaneous and decisions on and up there. So I feel someone's going to make a spontaneous decision, to communicate. So look, and look, I'm loving that for the thumbnail because it's Mercury direct. So I'm going to leave that there. Wait a minute, actually, be spontaneous communication. That's good. Right. So now we'll go with this deck. What have we got? What does somebody need to know? So like I said, if this made sense to you, then it found you. If not, it wasn't yours. It's very specific. I'm just half asleep channeling the message. 15 came up a lot yesterday. 15 is the devil card, and I'm noticing all the beautiful constellations in the sky here. And like I said, I've got a deck coming that's got constellations in it. So there's just a lot coming up about constellations, stuff like that. You make, and then I was just saying about the astrology. Yeah, there's a lot about astrology right now, basically. You can make it through. Your higher self is always guiding you. What wisdom does your higher self have for you? Ooh. And see how that fits with the lost souls. Oh, wait a minute. Lost souls. I'll decide after. I need to paint my nails again. What's at the bottom? Gratitude is the life force of peace. What are you thankful for? There was a lot coming through about just basically, I was sharing from my own experience and from helping so many other people in their dark night. So when you're in that place, you know, I was just my higher self guided me to just be grateful for the simplest of things. You know, if you can walk in nature, it's free, go and do it. If you've got a fridge full of food and you're safe, you know, be grateful, you know, whatever you can be grateful for. Surrender to success. You're ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into exciting new worlds of possibilities. So again, either this is where you're going to get to eventually on the other side of this, not feeling like a lost soul, or you've already moved through feeling like a lost soul, feeling lonely, and now you're stepping into communicating where you want to do. Yes, surrender comparisons to other people. It feels like about insecurity or something. Keep your eyes trained on yourself, focus on your own strengths, attractions, and power. Surrender comparisons to other people. Yeah, so, and then we'll end with, and especially when it comes to love and romance, because that is the 7th house of partnership. And we'll get a advice card. And so please like, comment, subscribe. Oh, indecision in reverse. Oh, how weird. Wait a minute. That did say something about like all tied up. So again, this, because of this Akashic records, past, present, future, this feels like a masculine energy, regardless of your gender, that is all tied up in indecision, or you were in the past, you know, like, or this is helping you about the future. So, I put the book beside me so that I had it, and now I can't. Oh, there it is. Right, so 8. Oh, and then I opened the book up at envy. So perhaps there's envious sort of interference, like been like, yeah, chaos been stopping this person from seeing clearly, or you. So, and then I opened up broken heart as well. Right. Congratulations, this card reversed indicates a newfound freedom from indecision. Yeah, so I think Mercury go direct is helping somebody make the decision they need to make. You have either recently made or just about to make an important decision. This is an important time, so bring a clarity of consciousness to your direction. The fragmented, confused energy that you've been sending out is now gone. You can now bring a new structure to your plans in your life. You may not have known what to do in the past, but your soul has been trying to guide you all along. Oh, wow. I mean, that is amazing, isn't it? Like, your higher self is always guiding you, and your soul has been guiding you all along. I mean, amazing. Wait a minute. Open up to all potential of this time and create some clear and powerful intentions regarding your new choice, which is exactly what I ask people to do, encourage you to do. And it's not too late. Make a clear intention for what you want to get out of this Virgo season, and particularly the detoxing that we're doing. Because I'm holding the intention. If you're getting involved with this, whether you're, and again, people don't tend to comment in the comments, which is really annoying. So if you want to comment, that would help the algorithm, and it would help motivation to keep doing this. Although I keep doing it anyway. Again, it's just a unique thing about my purpose is I seem to talk to a lot of people that just like to lurk on what I do. And then when I stop doing it and I get fed up, this is what happened over the past 10 years when I was on Facebook and Instagram. People are like, where did you go? I read what you done. I read what you channeled every day. I loved your daily card. You know, and somebody said to me once, a day without Claire is like a day without sunshine. You know, like meaning like my daily written posts. Because again, if I did, I'm just having a bit of a moan here. Remember, the shadow side of Cancer, the moon right now, Cancer moon right now, is moaning. But if people got more involved in the comments, and by the way, thank you if you do get involved in the comments, and then the lives and everything like that, then I would actually make more of an effort to do more of the written channelings, and maybe even daily at one point. But what is the point when I don't get the interaction there? Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like I'm already putting so much out. So basically, it does make a difference. If you can comment, if it's a genuine you know what I mean, like brilliant. But if not, even just put a wee heart or something like that, and it does help the algorithm. And it, you know, it's just motivation to keep going. But I don't need the motivation. I've done it all along without it, so I'm going to keep going. You know what I mean? Because basically, like I said, people do tell me that I do read it, I do watch it, blah blah. Blah. And also, like I said, because I'm just one of the people that, because I'm actually a true Twinflame, I get so not pushed out in the algorithm. It's not even funny. That's why I'm always like, how did you find us when somebody joins? Right. Open up to the potential of this time to create some clear and powerful intentions regarding your new choice. Then let yourself move forward with purpose and personal power. Right, that's amazing. Because if you watched the videos from yesterday, but if you didn't, I'd advise you go and do it. There were several cards and 3 of the videos I've done yesterday that were all talking about moving forward, and specifically talking to the masculine. And now that we're out of, now at some point when we come out of Mercury retrograde, it is a good time to move forward. Like, you can trust that the decisions you're making are of sound mind, rather than when you make them in a Mercury retrograde. I release fear and move forward with courage and trust. I have the power to direct my own destiny now and always. Powerful. I trust this will find who it needs to find. Look at that. It was just under 20 minutes. See you later. Have a great day.